Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Good morning, everyone. Grand Rising. Yes, I had to come live. All this drama going on in the YouTube streets. Man, I'm telling you, Love and Marriage Huntsville show is full of hood ghetto people. It don't matter what economic background you come from. If you hood, you guys. It don't matter. People like to think because you got money, you cannot be an educated fool. People think because you got money that you can't be hood. I'm telling you, it's a lot of hood stuff going on. Y'all seen the drama out in the streets from Stormy Mother Betty. Seems like Betty is replacing Wanda. And of course, seems like Stormy and her mother has aligned themselves up with the Scots. But I just like to thank all of you guys for your support. You guys been supporting me financially. I don't remember everybody's names, but just know that I appreciate your help. Thank you so much. Let me put my Cash App in here because I forget to put my Cash App up here. So, Cash App, Black Titanic. And thanks for supporting me. Anyway, y'all come on in this house and let's chat. I haven't been live in a while, but you guys see me. I try to keep something coming. I may not always be able to go live with you guys because I'm still dealing with brother and he's gotten better. Thanks for all your prayers. Hey. Black Titanic in the house. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support and your prayers. My brother is talking, y'all. He's up and he's talking and playing around and he's eating. And yes, and we have been so grateful. He has came a long ways up from the dead. But let me do house rules. House rules is everything on this channel is allegedly, right? Everything is for entertainment and educational purposes. Yes. Come on in this house. Come on in grandmama house. Grand Rising, everybody. It is 7:31 my time in Huntsville, Alabama. What time of it in your neck of the woods? Yes, this is Arthur Oma coming live from Huntsville, Alabama. I just had to come live. All this mess going on in the YouTube streets. Yes. Let me get started. I hope you guys are come on in. Come on in this house. Come on in this house, you guys. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I would just like to apologize as an elder. Yeah, I'm apologizing to all you young people, first and foremost, for the elders. The elders on this show has not represented the black elders in the community. Y'all know AKA Wonder. Now you got AKA Betty. I don't know this lady. Only thing I know is what I see in these texts. And that's not amplifying the elderly in the community. We have these elderly people all in their children business, you guys. Now I got a daughter 50. I got a daughter like 47, 48. Then I got a daughter like about 36, 37. I am not in she and their friends' business, right? If I'm sitting there and they're talking, I am listening. I don't go back. I don't repeat what is told. I done heard a lot of stuff, but I don't go back and repeat it. My daughter is in the industry too. I told y'all my daughter worked for behind the scenes, a real housewife of Atlanta. My daughter worked for behind the scene for the housewife of Potomac, and now she's with a production company, a movie production company now. She works behind the scene. You guys have never heard me come forth and say anything about what she say about these people. I do not get into that. I realize that first and foremost, my children are my children. My daughter may be 50 years old, downright wonder age almost, but that's still my daughter. I'm going to always be her elder. I'm going to always be her parent, and that's my role. And so, what I'm saying to you guys, you got Wanda and you got Betty. Seems like they're hanging out with their daughters, get into all these young people business that's not theirs. But let me just see what's going on over here. Hashtag Vanessa Miller, Grand Rising from Birmingham, Alabama. Hey, y'all know I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, but I lived in Bessemer. Yeah, as a little girl, I left there when I was in elementary school, you guys. I think I was like in the fifth or sixth grade when I left that area and never looked back. Oh, Queen Snyder, Grandma, good morning, Black Titanic and chat. Yes, let me do this first because I got to get this out the way, you guys, because I've been get to talking and forgot. So let's just get this on here. Turn this up. Paris aboard the Titanic. Ain't letting the Paris aboard the Titanic because there was no lifeline for our ancestors. Again, hit that like button, share and subscribe, and don't forget our ancestors who died on the Titanic. Black Titanic. So yeah, I had to get that disclosure up there, y'all. I already said that everything was allegedly, everything is my opinion, and let me tell y'all something. Everything is for entertainment and educational purposes. But I just want to just come to apologize to you guys about the elders that you see on the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, with this thing about Stormy and her mother, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Now, I've been looking at Stormy and her mother sideways, but I wanted to give them a chance. I didn't want to excuse me, you guys, I'm trying to get comfortable in this chair. I did not want to say anything. I want to reserve my opinion on Stormy because Stormy was just, seemed like to me it's like she got a bipolar personality. 1 minute she is talking about Destiny. The next minute, she's in Destiny place begging her, like as if she was begging Destiny to be her friend. Y'all saw that during that fight. And then Wanda, the Scots. 1 minute she talking about the Scots, and then you look up, you see her out at Black parking lot dancing and rejoicing with them. It's like the girl is bipolar. Now, I just want to say my opinion about her husband, Stormy husband Courtney. He is a Beasley. Now, those Beasley are from Huntsville, Alabama. Now, he wouldn't be in my age category, but I used to run with the Beasleys, Courtneys, I guess. I don't know what he would be, one of the grandchildren or one of the aunts or whatever, But I used to run with them Beasleys back in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. When I say run with them Beasleys, I mean they used to be my neighbors. So one thing I noticed about Stormy, looked like he married his sister or his auntie, because Stormy looks like Courtney aunties and mothers. Stormy got an attitude like those Beasleys that I know back in the day. Them Beasley back in the day, all they did was fight. If he from that same Beasley clan from Huntsville, Alabama, all they did was fight. And I'm talking about fighting. I'm talking about fighting brothers and sisters. Now that brother, that Beasley brother, I don't know, that could be Stormy granddaddy, Stormy uncle, or what. I'm not Stormy Courtney granddaddy or Courtney uncle or what. But them Beasley's brothers used to beat them sisters like as if they were beating another man. They would be thumping their sisters, blacking their eyes. I had never seen nothing like that before. They would fight their sisters like as if they were fighting another man. I'm talking about Courtney family. If he's from that Beasley tribe that I know, that was my neighbors, all they did was fought each other. They were so dysfunctional. Now, Stormy, if y'all, everybody calls Stormy ghetto and hood, seemed like Courtney married what he was used to in his environment. Because all them Beasleys that I knew back in the day, that's all they was hood. They was ghetto. And they didn't have no business sense. So I admire Courtney if he branched out from that group or his family members and made something out of his life. So I just want to say that. But Stormy looked like them aunties and them sisters and them grandmamas. Courtney married what he was used to in his family. All that hood, that ghetto-ness, all that fighting. Courtney Beasley, if he from that Beasley tribe that I know, I'm telling y'all what I know about those Beasley. Courtney last name is Beasley. Now I would not know him personally. He could be a friend of my grandkids. He old enough to be my grandson. So I'm talking about his lineage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, that I know about him. And I do know that Stormy look just like them grandmamas, them aunties of his. That's what I'm telling y'all about it. So just because people got money don't make them not being ghetto and hood. Just because people got money don't make them stop being messy. So if you're looking at Courtney, he seems like he's humble. Seems like he got away from, broke that generational curse that he grew up in. But then he turned around and married somebody like his grandmama, his mother, or them aunties, which is Stormy, and she looked just like him. They look like, look at them real good. They look at Courtney and look at Stormy. They look like they could be sisters and brothers. They're not. But I'm saying Stormy looked like the women's in his family. This is what I know. All right. Queen Snyder, my family from Decatur, Alabama. Okay. Okay, yeah, Decatur. Decatur, like when they say the town's so small, Queen Snyder can say this. Decatur, Madison, Huntsville, Athens, all of them on top of each other, you guys. Regina Ashford. Hey, sexy mama at 60. Hi, Regina Ashby. She's saying good morning, everyone. I like to say grand rising, you guys. Cheryl Howard. Good morning, mama, and happy holidays. Thank God your brother is is doing okay. Yeah, he's doing okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I walked in his room yesterday. He was eating. He's eating now. He's eating food. Boy, he's eating applesauce and grind cracker. And he said, "This feel like this is some steak I'm eating because he has not eaten in months, you guys." Vanessa Barn Miller, amen. We do need to play our role in our children's lives. Be a sounding board for them. Give advice when asked and continue to cover them in prayer. They will be respectful representative for us. Yes. And I grew up like that. A child stayed in their place. You didn't get in grown folk business like you see Arian got her little daughter, all Paris, all under Arian, and anything Arian say, she all up in the conversation. But this new age type of mothering. So the kids grow up not respecting you. The kids don't have no boundaries with you. Sharon Parker, you better say it. Cheryl Howard, I meant to say, I'm glad your brother is doing good. I knew that, baby. I'm just waking up, so forgive me, Mama. I corrected it for you. I knew what you were saying, babe. Miss Eda, Grand Rising Black Titanic, you are giving us a word. Money does not buy class. Storm might be a millionaire, but her character and demeanor is bargain basement. Yeah. And everybody talk about Letitia having all these degrees. But I remember I was young and I was going to Alabama A&M, and my English teacher, she told me something that alerted me. She said, "You can be an educated fool as well." We were referring to somebody. I don't know what had happened, but this person was very educated, and the class was asking like, "Well, I thought this person had these degrees. Why are they asking like that?" And my English teacher told us that, and that stuck in my mind. That you can be an educated fool. And that's what we see in Tisha. All right, Ebony Dancer. Hey, y'all didn't know I used to be a dancer. Grandma, great, your brother. Glad your brother doing better. Yes. I told him he was a celebrity, y'all. Y'all make him smile. He's able to hold a telephone now. So I put y'all on and let him read y'all whatever y'all writing. And he just smiled. He had a big old smile on his face. So I probably bring him on, let him be my co-host. He can talk there, y'all. But y'all make him smile. And I said, bruh, I said, when you get better and you come home, you're gonna be my co-host. But y'all make him smile. I'm telling y'all. Thank y'all. Cheryl Howard, you look pretty, Mama. Love your hair. Oh, thank you. Ebony Dancer, 5:30 my time. Where you at? Somewhere in California, Ebony Dancer? PK Joe, hey, PK Joe. Grand Rising Black Titanic. So very glad your brother's doing so much better. You have been by his side every step of the way. Love and respect. Look, you guys, I'm gonna play this back to him and y'all chat when I go in that room, and he gonna be just smiling, and he's able to read it himself now. So y'all should see how that big old smile he had reading y'all chats. Good morning. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hey, Linda Gamble is my day one, y'all. Dee Dee, good morning, Oma. So happy to hear that your brother's doing well. Praise God. Praise God. Yes. Anyway, let's get started now. First of all, I'm gonna play first of all, y'all get them likes up. Y'all go back and do my videos and get them likes up, y'all. And I need subscriber. I've been stuck at 6,000, and then I only get like when I look at it, I said we only got 1,000, which is great. Y'all rocking with me, but I want to grow too, just like the rest of the people growing. So get those checks up. Get those likes up, get those subscriber. Tara Christie, speedy recover for your brother. God is healing. Okay, let's get started, y'all. We're gonna start out with the sex dungeon. Before I get into the storm of Mama text, because there's a lot of. Let's start it with Maurice. Now look, I went and I visit Credit One. Y'all may have seen that. It's not too far from here. And I looked on the inside, and it looks abandoned on the inside. Now, I hate I lost the other footage. I made a mistake and deleted it. I had went over there, they had it all tied up in yellow, yellow, everything. You know how when there's a crime scene. That's how they had it. But I walked over there, and the owner of the building was there, and I asked him about Credit One. And he looked at me in disgust and said that they closed. And looked at me in disgust. And so I'm like, oh, wow, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I had talked to the owner of the building. So when y'all see this video, I'm saying, well, they did a good job in restoring the building. I'm not talking about Maurice. I'm talking about the owner of the building. But Credit One don't look like that. When I look through that window, it looks like it's been abandoned. And another thing I want to say about Maurice. Maurice, you got to do better than that. Your wife is sick, and she put you through college allegedly, and you too lazy to grow it. You just like Destiny. Every time I pass Destiny shop, y'all already know it ain't never open. Every time I go past Credit One, it ain't never open. All right, let's get started, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. What y'all doing up this early? Oh, here we go. This is Irma. Blacktitanic coming to you right now from Huntsville, Alabama. I'm off at University Drive. I am at Credit One. You guys know what's going on Credit One on this reunion. They're saying that. Holy, you guys, they're saying that they was having sex parties there. Yes. Got so heated, Tatisha had to walk up the stage. Yeah. Let's look at Credit One. Right here. Me, it's me, it's Credit One. And then they have the sex party right next to the church, y'all. It's the church. They have the church. Yeah, Greek Orthodox church right here. So this is Credit One, you guys. Look like they did a good job with restoring. Looks like they did a good job with restoring, because last time I was here, it looked abandoned. So let's see. There's Credit One on this window. Let's see if anybody in here, you guys. Yes, what does it say? Right here. Says that they're open. Says, please excuse our mess while we monitor so you get a Credit One. It looks abandoned in there, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all see that? It's abandoned inside there. That's right. So we're talking about shout out was keeping up with the host. It's coming from her. Orgies. Every time I go past there, like I said, it's never open. But I just want to let y'all know that Marie's been sliding under the scales. Credit One does not look like that, you guys. When I looked in the window, it looked abandoned. But Marceau and all of them has been having sex parties, orgies. Y'all remember Candy Bears, she went through the same thing. They said that she was having sex parties and dungeons, and she ended up making money off of hers. And Portia was the bone carrier, and then her friend that told her that, the lawyer, got fired over it. But anyway, sex parties and orgies. Look at her running off at the stage like a track star. So you still gonna say with a straight face that he was trying to do something to you and take you back to our sex? I said a lot of things to you that day. You were saying some things about me that I felt were lies, and then I felt like I needed to come to you with truth. And that's what I did. Okay. I just want y'all to know that she be lying. She be lying. She tried to make it seem like she tried to say that we tried to do something to you and Shamia, take y'all to a quote unquote sex dungeon that does not exist. No, I said that you told someone that you were going to take me to a sex dungeon. Okay, let's stop it right there for a minute. Okay. All right. Y'all saw that, right? Now, everybody talk about how small Huntsville is. It's all over the street. Let me say hello to Alana, Jordan, Belle Wilson, PK Joe, Miss Eda, Pretty Brown Eyes, Tyra Daniel. Anyway, hello everybody. But let me just tell y'all about that. Credit One, right? It's always closed, like I was telling y'all. Word is on the street that allegedly that's what be going on, and that is just a cover up where you can go and have sex. And usually, they don't discriminate. They're usually younger girls, right? So that's what I heard. And I heard that Maurice liked big girls. So it's nothing wrong with that. That's his choice. That's his choice. If he like big women, he just like big women. Personally, I'm gonna tell y'all about myself. I never liked being skinny. So Erica missed me with all this about when she be trying to shade big girls. I've always liked to have everything in place, like about a size 12, 14. I ain't never liked being no size 3 or 5 or size 1. That's not attractive to me. But anyway, that's just my personal choice. From getting back on this, where they say that Maurice liked linebackers, and that's his choice. But they're saying that's what be going on in that in that place. Now Maurice is saying that he is going to put out a suit. I don't know who he's going to sue. He's going to sue the whole of Huntsville, the whole everybody on the internet. This is just allegedly. Now I feel sorry for Kimmy. One thing on that reunion that touched my heart is her son Jalen. Jalen said that he never saw his mama cry till she got with Maurice. Oh my God, that broke my heart. That broke my heart. Let's see what PK Joe say about Maurice. Maurice is sneaky. He slides through a lot of times, and Carlos never questioned him or pushed it. Not fair. Miss Eda said, looks like Maurice is just as fake as Destiny with his closed business. Kimmy being used because she wanted to be married. I know that Jalen is side-eyeing Maurice. So we don't know what be going on behind closed doors. But we do know that when it first came on, Maurice had Kimmy crying. Y'all remember that? He sprung it on her that he was going to move his ex down and pay for everything. He sprung it on her that she had to take care of his son and go move his son in. And then, she said she didn't want to be a single mother again because I guess, Maurice don't help her out around the house. So I'm going to tell y'all something about stress. Stress reduces your immune system. Depression reduces your immune system. And when your immune system is low, it allows all these abnormal cells like cancerous cells, any type of bacteria to come in and invade your body. Other people can make you sick, you guys. So, Kimmy, if you want to heal, you're going to have to reduce your stress level, all those stressors, and sing like Maurice is a stressor. So we're gonna get on that. So now let's get on. We're gonna go past that. We know that Maurice had been slipping through the cracks. We do know that Maurice is the one that bought his brother on. Maurice did. Maurice, and they said Maurice and Kimmy organized that where I call him Candyman. Where Candyman would be able to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm sorry that this woman paid all this money for this man to go through law school. And he don't even have the decency to grow that business. He could grow that business so this woman can make her money back. Kimmy not gonna be able to work because she's sick. So I don't know if he gonna continue on depending on Kimmy to be his cash cow. They claim that that's Kimmy house he live in. She put his name on the deed. I don't know how people know all this stuff, but that's what's going on. Kimmy, speedy healing, Kimmy. And so I don't want to say anything bad about Kimmy because she needs to heal. So next, let's get on into what we everybody come here for. Aletta Jordan said, thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody get that like button going. Let me get this out the way because it's been on my mind. I'm learning these YouTube streets and these other bloggers. A lot of them not friendly with you. You come in there, you try to support them and sit there and they're not friendly with other bloggers. I'm not gonna call her name, but she know who she is. I'll never visit her again. Not never. I made a mistake. I didn't know how that worked. You know when you're on live and you want other people to come up. Well, I was just pushing a button and testing like how did this work? Because I was sitting in her chat and I popped up on her chat and I was just as shocked as she was. So anyway, she made it quite clear that she didn't want me there. So I'm learning just to stay in the friendly people that are friendly to me in their chat. So I don't know why we black people are like that, but that's what I'm learning. Anyway, here we go, y'all. Let's get into Storm and her mother. Yes, she's hating on Mel. She says, how can you call yourself a power couple when your significant other is cheating on you? So what about Tisha? What about Destiny? What about any woman that husband cheated on them? Does that have anything to do with their ability to go out and make money financially? No, it doesn't. But I don't understand it. I don't get it. It appears that this woman been hating on this was written in August 29th, 2020. So she's been hating on Mel for quite a while. Oh Lord, you can't make this stuff up. Stormy Mama Betty Steele is replacing Wanda. Well, this is coming from Straight No Chaser, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Dave Prince is the administrator, but she said seems like Stormy Mom been fakerish. Miss Betty been not liking Melody. So those remarks about Mel weren't because of no damn tweets that never even mentioned Stormy's name in the first place. Her mom was just waiting for a moment to turn up on Melody because she didn't like her as a fan of the show prior to Stormy joining the cast. Now, we do know that this lady has made plenty of tweets plenty of remarks against Melody. She even called Melody a garden tool. Even after Melody posted that she was not talking about Stormy, she was just reminiscing on the past. Y'all remember when Melody said she thought that Martell had been uh, recording her conversation, so she could have been referring to Martell. That's what I think she was referring to. But anyway, this is coming from Love and Marriage. Huntsville straight no chaser. Child, the hate is real. Ooh, you can't make this stuff up. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Oh, let me go and let y'all see this. Now I'm ready. That'll be next. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me read what y'all saying over here. This stuff is so discouraging to me. I'm just so ashamed of how these elderly women are moving in the street. Lisa Girl say that Lisa Girl 1100 says they are saying that they are pulling Canvas Beauty off the shelves in some of the southern stores. Yeah, I know that it's backfiring on you, Stormy. You want to come and line yourself up with them Scots. That just don't make no sense to me. You and your husband's supposed to be millionaires, and you see that these people move with their hands don't be clean. They got all these lawsuits, these countersuits, and then last and foremost, they still stealing. My son just stole some equipment. He had to pay. When I say stealing, I don't know how he got the equipment, but he didn't return it. That's still stealing. He had to pay them thousands and thousands of dollars. They won their lawsuit against them. Y'all moving crazy. Sexy Mama at 60 said, I never even seen Canvas Beauty product in the area I live. I'm in Huntsville. And you know, I'm between Huntsville and Atlanta. Y'all know that. And Madison, Athens, Decatur, I never knew about Canvas. But that's the problem, you guys. They said that she tried to pitch a show, and Stormy and her husband tried to pitch a show as a power couple, and they turned her down. But when Mel pitched it, they picked it up. That's why that mom is talking all this old stuff about they not no power couple, because she feel like her daughter and her son-in-law are millionaires. They should have been a real power couple. Okay, Lady Leo said, just saying, I hope for the suit fits because he can't go outside of Alabama to practice law. He has to be licensed in that state. He ain't got no money to get a case. He could catch a case out of state. Yeah, they've been sued from Tennessee, Atlanta, all the way down. Y'all, these people are fake. These Scots are fake. I'm wondering if Stormy and them really rich. Miss Eda said, I read another page that Stormy used to do coleslaw hair. I saw that. Yeah, they show receipts. And Courtney was friends with her old boyfriend who worked at Stormy's warehouse. So coleslaw was in line. Y'all know coleslaw just tell so many stories. But see, Martell do a lot of pillow talking. So cold. So it just makes sense. Her husband, that Beasley, he is a native from Huntsville, and so is Martell. So all these people would know each other. Yeah, they would know each other. So let me go back to see what Miss Eda said. I'm going to read this again. I read on another page that Stormy used to do coleslaw hair. Yeah, coleslaw said we were more than just associate. Now you get on TV, on YouTube streets and act like you don't know me. But they had more of a relationship than what Stormy was trying. And then I even saw where they showed so that when Martell called Coleslaw a peasant, Stormy was the one comforting um Coleslaw. So now she want to act like she don't know Coleslaw. Hi, Tyra Daniels, but Cece says Stormy should have stayed away from Mel. Mel is the jinx for everyone. Okay, Cece, your opinion is just your opinion. So how is Mel going to be a jinx for Stormy, right? How? How could she be a jinx for Stormy? Seems like Stormy business been just really, really booming. Seems like Stormy running in her own lane, you guys. Ooh, they want to blame Mel for everything. Blame Mel for Stormy. I don't know. Stormy seems like her business is booming, so I don't see how that's a jinx. Miss Eda, Stormy and Courtney don't have the same appeal as Melody and Martell. That's right. And that's why her mother gets mad and say, well, her mother gets mad and say, well, uh, they're not a power couple because Martell cheat. But they don't have that it factor. Sure would. Let me get to Chosen saying money don't give you class. PN2 Ross, good morning, mother. Good morning, everybody. Cheryl Howard say, where is Petty Betty's man at? Oh, Lord. I ain't sure she was cheated on as well as many women have been cheated on since the beginning of time. So what's her point? Exactly. You guys, that's why I have to come do a live and apologize for the elders. That statement did not make no sense. CC, Coleslaw was right. Mel been knowing for years that Martell was sleeping with her. Hmm. Well, CC, that's her husband. And you want to work on your marriage for the sake of the children, and you're hoping that your husband was changed. But she did the right thing, and she finally realized that he's not going to change, so she has to go. And then it's not easy. I've been to 2 divorces. You got your business going, you got the children involved. It's not easy just to walk away. Look at what all Melody had to do. She had to get lawyers, learn how to dissolve their business. Then you got your children. You got to think about it's a lot in a divorce, you guys. I want that wouldn't be your first option. You got to work on your marriage. Then if the man don't comply like Martell, you just got to say, see you later. I got to go. Chosen says, small town, some of the people are kinfolks and cheating with each other's spouses. Yeah, I learned that. Yeah, they go together in them little bitty towns. Y'all, let me get this out the way so I can go on while I got the video up. I'm going to get this on out the way, this little Black history. I'm going to throw that in there, and then we're going to continue on talking about Miss Betty. Let me get through the internet. Yes, he was from Cleveland, Ohio. It was a steaming July night in 1916, but just before daylight, a gas pocket exploded 120 feet beneath the surface of Lake Erie. The explosion ripped through a 10-foot wide underwater tunnel that was being built to pour fresh drinking water for Cleveland from 5 miles out in the lake away from the polluted shoreline. The blast left 11 tunnel workers dead and a plummet of noxious smoke coming from the rubble. Well, anyway, this black man, Gary Morgan, created this gas man. He also created the traffic light, you guys. But he was never given the notoriety that he deserved because he was black. But The firefighters today are using his gas man. And of course, we use the traffic light every day, riding down the road, walking, whatever. For Black Excellence, go to Gary Morgan, creator of the traffic light and gas mask. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe, share. But yes, you guys, we have everyday thing that we use, our ancestors have invented. Shout out to Gary Morgan. He did the gas mask. And that traffic light, y'all know we use that traffic light. Even when we walking, we gotta use that traffic light. When we driving down the road, we gotta use that traffic light. A black man, Gary Morgan, made it. And about that gas mask that he made, now let me tell y'all how low down white people is. The man Ben had made the gas mask. So that explosion that they were talking about that happened in Lake Erie in Cleveland, Ohio, killed all those people. So they still would not use this black man invention. They sent some old rescuer in, and all of them end up dying from the carbon monoxide. Then, lastly but least, they had some thought that they need some survivors down there. When that explosion, there might have been some more survivor. That was when one white man said, "Well, okay, this black man named Gary Morgan and his brother, and let's send them through there." And so they put his mask on. They went in there and rescued whoever was left living, came on out. And that's how that gas mask got to be notoriety. And they still wouldn't give this black man his credit. They still went printing in the news that the hero was a black man. Now they had a movie, but the movie they made him out to be a white man. He was so hurt because they did a movie back in I think in the 60s on that explosion. But the man that went in there and rescued and made that gas mask was a white man. But in reality, Gary Morgan was one that made the gas mask, and that is what you see your firefighters use today. Okay, so I got that out of the way. Shout out to Black Excellence. Shout out to Gary Morgan. Yeah. Shout out to that man. Let's get back to the story. I'm gonna read to y'all some of this woman's text. Okay. Oh boy, this woman right here, man, and I'm gonna tell you. Now, see, y'all, do y'all remember that fight about my ex-husband business? Y'all know down there, all of it close together. When they had that fight in Destiny shop, that's near my ex-husband business as well, y'all. But Stormy and her mama was in that car talking. Her mama was in the back seat talking crazy then. And I was like, whoa. Her mama talked so crazy and foolish. She's talking in that back seat about, y'all, let me just go and play this. This is Stormy shading Wanda. So this is why I say she got some bipolar kind of personalities now. She's shading Wanda, but now you look up, she out there with them Scots dancing. Now look at Stormy, y'all. Stormy looks like Courtney, all of Courtney's relatives, y'all. In fact, she looked just like them grandmas and them aunties. And that's why he attracted to her, because that's where he used to looking at women that look like Stormy.
Pretty, like in environments with drama or with situations that are already happening before I ever came to play. Like I didn't have an introduction. You need your own show for real. It would be entertaining though. My family is a trip.
So let's just talk about that. Now, Stormy, it was said that she tried to pitch her on the show and they turned her down. Production said that her and her husband wasn't interested. But she said her she and her family was a trip. Now let me tell y'all something about who she's married to. She's married to a Beasley. Now the Beasleys that I know would be the older Beasley, somebody that I hung out with back in the day, back in the 90s, 80s, and 70s. And she looks like a Beasley. Now, her husband is attracted to what he's used to. Those Beasleys used to fight all the time, and I'm talking not with the neighborhood, but with each other. They were brothers and sisters, and I'm telling you, them brothers would be beating on them Beasley girls like they would be beating on a man in the street. And if you're in Huntsville, anytime them Beasley love move next door to you, you're going to tell them who. That's just how hood they were. Now, it's interesting that this Beasley boy, Courtney, will grow up, marry someone who acts just like his family that he come from, and looks like all them aunties. You know what? You know when kids grow up, you don't know what they look like. I left Huntsville and moved to Atlanta, y'all. I don't know which child Courtney is. But shout out to Courtney, because I'm telling you, if he changed his life, I don't know. But I'm telling you, I do know the Beasley that I hung out with back in the 80s, 70s, and 90s, all they did was fight and kept drama going on in the hood.
Keep it 100. One of them needs to be on the show. When it comes to Wonder, y'all don't know Wonder like that. I think off the show, Wonder says fucked up shit on live. I mean, that's the reality of it. Now, I don't know if it's for entertainment, shock value, or if that's who she is as a person. People tried to come at me yesterday because my husband, Courtney real. Ain't nobody gonna tell him what to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell him how to move. And I respect the fuck out of that. He was hungry. He said he was gonna go try her food. He was gonna support a black business. I respect that too. He went over there, he got some food. He always talks shit. And to be honest with you, and I hope I don't really care, but I don't think that's too much, but the level of energy was like on 1,000 yesterday. I really seen people go from being mad as hell to laughing to mad as hell to cool to mad as hell to certain place. And I mean, when I said, bitch, I ain't never seen nobody goddamn try to fight somebody. And then this time I tell you, I didn't know what was said before the fight, so I really didn't know what the fuck our promotion was for. I wasn't right there at the time that it kicked off. So all I saw was a bunch of fighting, not no contact was made with nobody. But all I saw was a bunch of just raw. And then and it was from Miss Wanda. Like she was a part of the madness. She was a key player in the madness actually. But this lady went from doing all of that to, by the time I got over there recording and getting his plate, she was literally telling the people who were helping, no, y'all want to make sure y'all put 2 slices of bread on the plate like this.
I'm gonna speed it up, y'all. I don't know what she's talking about, Wanda, you guys, but she's socializing with them, right?
Like, it's kind of hard to tell what happened. Like I said, like, when it just really first, like, whatever kicked off the next level, I don't know.
Speeding it up. I'm just gonna see the shit.
People don't realize when you start a new business, you get new consumers.
Okay. I just want to give y'all an example of how bipolar this girl is. That's some bipolar stuff. Let me take time out to read what y'all say before I go to these texts about her mama. Leela say, Stormy better tell her mom to apologize or Melody fans will start to dig all their dirty secrets. Yeah, her mama been Leela. Her mama been talking against Mel since 2020, so that hate has been there. Tyra Daniel, Stormy should have told her mama to take that down and apologize to Mel because she really jumped that gun. Enough is enough. We don't want another Wonder 2.0 on here. Yeah, Tyra. But Stormy commented and said that her mama is usually right. And then Stormy commented something is in there. I'm gonna show y'all that text where she was saying that she don't never like nothing that Melody do. Nothing. Because Melody don't like nothing she do or something like that. Some stupid stuff. Tanya J says at Leela, apologize. She meant everything she said. An apology will not be real because she been talking ish about Melody since 2020, you guys. And Stormy and her have always talked about Melody. Even Coleslaw. Now, y'all know we get on Coleslaw. But this one time, Coleslaw was telling the truth. Coleslaw said that this woman be talking about Melody behind her back, that she wasn't really friends, that they just fake. And that's what we're seeing. Martha Grace said at Tyra Daniel, I believe she saw Wonder. And I thought now that Wonder is gone, maybe I'll take her place. Sister, wrong move. Well, her mama saying like she just hood, like Wonder. Her mama ghetto like Wanda. That's what that is. And then they wants to be popular. They wants to be. It's the popularity that they want. So I guess she's hoping she'll get on the show. Legal says Stormy flex a lot on the net. Lady, people who are rich, they don't say it every time they speak. Sure do, Leela. That's all she talking about. She always flexing about her wealth. I'm starting to wonder if she really rich or the smoking mirror. Well, that's because she didn't grow up rich. Some people grow up, they get the big head. Then they start talking down on other people. And then others grow up that hadn't been rich before and they get rich and they be humble. Yeah, sexy mama at 60, Leela. I know, right? She's brags too much. Cece say the show is a produced show, so that's what the fans are getting, a production. This is the YouTube street, Cece. Oh, we got Cece out, yo. Cece, you in here on your own, Cece? Okay, let's go on to the text messages.
Stormy Mama is saying, you guys, we're having a whole lot of ghetto stuff going on between Stormy and her mother. And, I've been looking at Stormy sideways, but I was trying to reserve my opinion. Let's just listen to what she's saying about Wanda. But now she's socializing with these people, dancing with them. And let's just see. You don't ever know about this girl. She bipolar, allegedly. 1 minute she's talking about the Scots and Wanda. The next minute she's Melody friend. The next minute you see her dancing with Wanda and the Scots. So where I'm privy, in environments with drama or with situations that are already happening before I ever came to play. Didn't have an introduction.
I think y'all seen this. I'm not sure. Let me see. I think I showed y'all this. Hold it. Let me make sure. Okay. No, it got some more parts to it. Let me just keep it moving because I don't want to show y'all that. Okay. So here's a little bit of what Stormy Mama is saying. You guys, we're having. Okay, that's different. Let me let it go through. Between Stormy and her mother, and I've been looking at Stormy sideways, but I was trying to reserve my opinion. Let's just listen to what she's saying about Wanda. But now she's socializing with these people, dancing with them, and let's just see. You don't ever know about This girl, she bipolar, allegedly. 1 minute she's talking about the Scots and Wonder. The next minute she's Melody Friend. The next minute you see her dancing with Wanda and the Scots.
So, like where I'm privy, like in environments with drama or with situations that are already happening before I ever came to play. Like didn't have an introduction. You need your own show for real. It would be entertaining though. Like, my family is a trip.
So let's just talk about that. Now, Stormy, it was said that she tried to pitch her on the show and they turned her down. Production said that her and her husband wasn't interested. But she said she and her family was a trip. Now, let me tell y'all something about who she's married to. She's married to a Beasley. Now, the Beasleys that I know would be the older Beasley, somebody that I hung out with back in the day, back in the 90s, 80s, and 70s. And she looks like a Beasley. Now, her husband is attracted to what he's used to. Those Beasleys used to fight all the time, and I'm talking about not with the neighborhood, but with each other. They were brothers and sisters. Y'all seen that, right? Let me make y'all seen that, y'all. Okay, let me just read this to y'all. Let's see. Now, I've just got to read this to that, right? This coming from her mama. So she said that people are always trying to kiss Mel's butt. So Betty Steele said, considering Mel added her to the table, the show, I would say she does. What has Stormy done for Mel? So anyway, they're asking what has Stormy did for Mel. So then the mom is saying, well, she let a film in the house. She let the children use the swimming pool. And she said something else. But anyway, the mom is saying that Melody has never done anything for Stormy. And so the fans are saying, well, yeah, she gave her a table at the seat at the table, to be on this show. So, the mom is just like everybody else, want to deny that it's because of Mel that Stormy is on the show. But there would not be no show if it went for Mel. It was Mel thoughts, Mel creation. Mel pitched the show. So all of them are on this show because of Mel. I'm going to read this to y'all. Okay? It says, she's saying that they are not a power couple because of the cheating. I don't know why Betty said that, but this in 2020. So y'all saw that I told y'all about the show that Stormy was trying to pitch. They would not pick her up, but they picked Mel up. So Betty is pissed off, allegedly, because she feels like her daughter and her son-in-law are the real power couple. She feels like no way Mel can be no power couple because Martell is a cheater. So then she said, then fan says, well, the cheating has nothing to do with having power. Right? So then here goes Betty. Betty said, Betty gonna throw back, said, but they're living in a rented house. What? She said, but they living in a said that Mel now living in a rented house, pretending if you did. Now, that's what she's saying. I don't know what that has anything to do with it, but that's the woman mindset. So they living in a rented house. So the fan gonna come back and say, well, why would they not? Many people on TV shows do not live in their actually homes. They rent homes so people would not show up on their front doorstep. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. Because if I was a celebrity, they wouldn't be in my home. They sure wouldn't. I would go rent an Airbnb for them to film in. That's right. You don't want all those spirits in your home. So Betty said, not in this case. She been awful nasty. The fan said, and you know this for a fact. So this was written in 2020, this August 29th, 2020, you guys. So how is an apology is going to help? The apology is not going to help because this woman been side-eye mail. I don't get it, y'all. I don't understand why everybody hate mail. Oh, well, let's see what I got here. I don't know. Just throwing stuff up here. What is this I got? I think I read that. Now look at this one. It's amazing how you comment on all. Oh, the fan is talking to Betty. They saying it's amazing how you comment on all of this one. Look like okay. Let me see. Wait a minute, I better read it because this coming from Straight No Chase, and I don't want to have her voice on there. Hold it, y'all. Let me just read it to you. She's saying that it's amazing that you comment on all the Letitia and Destiny pictures and everything that they do. Wow, what a friend. So she talking to Canvas Stormy. Stormy gonna come back and say, you see her liking and do you see her liking and comment on my babe? Keep that same energy. So Stormy is saying no, she won't. She's not gonna comment on nothing Melody is singing. So right here, y'all, right here is where they. Let's just see. Right here is where you see a picture of them dancing. That's them having a good time, y'all. They all out there. They trying to throw off on Melody is what they trying to do. They trying to throw off. Look at them, y'all. Stormy. Now remember, she just talking about how Hood Wonder was. Now she out there dancing with them. This is coming from Straight No Chaser, y'all. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Look at these people. They trying to throw that in Melody's face that we're all in this together. Yeah, we all, the whole cast. This is the whole entire cast. Now, Stormy has said that, they had bought her back, her and her husband, full time. Now, look, they still trying to push Melody to the side. Melody dissolved that combat group. Check this out now. Now, they're bringing Stormy and them in. Stormy and them got the cash. So they'll start a new combat group. Right? So I guess Stormy and them going to provide the cash. But them Scots going to use them. Stormy, they ain't nothing but a bunch of criminals. So if Stormy gonna start a comeback group with them, ain't nobody got no cash but Stormy and her husband Courtney. Courtney's sitting up there like he wants some advice from Martell. Yeah, I don't know nothing about real estate. Martell sitting up there talking about he a millionaire. $17 million, he said he grossing off of being a real estate. But I guess I showed y'all. He's talking about he a millionaire. Now he trying to clean that mess up, y'all. He trying to clean it up because he got all these lawsuits against him, right? All these lawsuits that he got against him, and one of them is Zen Garden. Let me just show this. I think y'all seen it. Y'all seen it probably. But let me see if I can find it. Yeah, one of them is Zen Garden. I went out there in Zen Garden, and I did talk to that manager. I made a mistake and deleted that. But I talked to the manager. I was asking her who built it. But they lying. They did not build Zen Garden, you guys. They did not build Zen Garden. He claimed that he built Zen Garden. Let's just show y'all this. Yeah, he didn't build no Zen garden. Oh, I got the sound turned down, y'all. Oh, woo! I'm glad y'all don't y'all be rocking with me with all my flaws and stuff. My sister talks about the lawsuit, and he's talking about teaching us about doing business. This is coming from what's happening. Sticking to the sauna room. Wait on, like, at least 2-3 million people come on. Hey, y'all. Hey, check this out. I was talking to a friend, a grown relationship, the other night, and you were like, "Can you hear me?" Yeah, private stuff, right? Not turning stuff on. But talking to a friend, it was like, man, I was just telling him, like, hey, I think that guy kind of put us in a position right now to be a light. And us, for our purpose is to kind of exemplify our light. And I felt real convicted in that moment because it was like, but you're not being a light. You're not sharing your story, you know? And I kind of had to step back for a minute to realize that that's right. I'm really kind of waiting till my story ends to write the book. But I think I can be more impactful if I, just share the story as it happens out. Not wait for it to play out, whether it's on television or whatever. But I want to show y'all what it is. I want to show y'all the pitfalls because, like for example, when we first started doing Love and Marriage, Tisha and I, we were like, dog, we're going to show people how it really is, So we're not going to just paint this pretty picture. We're going to be who we are, and our mistakes and our moments. And you get to see a real live version of kind of who we are. That's why we're pretty consistent throughout the whole process, right? This man playing in our face. Did y'all hear what he just said? That him and Keisha, him and his wife are pretty consistent. Everything they show everything real about their lives. He playing in our face. From ever since they got on that show, all that's been in their mouth has been male. He must think we stupid, y'all. Oh my God. Shakira 6348 said, I pray that Mel just leave that show and those people alone and continue to be blessed. Yeah, Scopio MZ said, let's go and find out for herself. Don't tell her nothing. Yeah, we ain't gonna tell her nothing. She should be a smarter businesswoman than that. They gonna use her and her husband. They gonna drain them for every dime that they can get. They thought that they were gonna do that with the combat group and Mel, but Mel got smart and pulled out and dissolved everything. They can't use the name the combat group because Mel already told them that. Angelique says, at Martha Gray, she brags about her money. Hope she brags when her money has her crying, wishing she didn't rub elbows with these folks. She thinks they are her newfound friend. Well, I think she thinks that popularity is going to be against Mel. And then I saw y'all Texas where y'all saying that people are tagging all these sponsors and these stores against her. All right, you guys, let's keep it running. Let's keep it moving. But I just want to stop that. They playing in our face, talking about some that that we see everything that they do. But what I'm realizing now in business is a lot of people are going through business. They're not showing the way. And it's a lot of cap, man, especially in this reality TV industry. People expect you to be in a certain area, and it's a ton of cap that's not letting you really get to understand this journey. Like, it's crazy. Like, when somebody said marriage or business are both, marriage and business, right? Well, I mean, shit, I gotta see the marriage. I mean, that's what it really is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't let people tell my story when it comes to other stuff. And there's a wealth of knowledge out there
And I feel, and I've always said this, like, I remember when we first started, right? And people be like, how's it feel to be a multi-millionaire in business? And I'd be like, well, I'm not a multi-millionaire in business. And they'd be like, well, your business makes millions of dollars. Bro, a business that makes millions of dollars doesn't mean you're a multi-millionaire. It means your business makes $1 million. Then you take away I thought some all the time, like, the gross revenue, and you said the net revenue. I mean, these two wouldn't recognize each other. They wouldn't.
So looks like you, Marcel Scott, been watching some of my videos where I showed you guys where the IRS, the lawyers, the court was watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, peeping at everything that he's saying. They're watching. They even mentioned about him having these PPD loans and so forth. So Marcel, you guys are big boss. You said your wife when you a big boss. Y'all were laughing at Martell because you feel like Martell was down and out. You weren't gonna let him in your business at all. So you, my sir, trying to give us, the fans, other people, business advice when your hands is not clean. You do a lot of illegal stuff, like what? Stealing from that equipment. Stealing the equipment, they have to sue you for thousands of dollars because you stole their equipment. What is it called? Equipment share. Your hands is not clean, Marcel. You guys are criminals, allegedly.
The girls don't have a blood test on net revenue. That's nothing alike. And I mean, you can gross $10 million. You can spend 11. And so what I really want to do is I want to show people that are really trying to work out this business. I want them to see the pitfalls, the ideas, the back and forth, the struggle with your mind, the struggle with self. It's a constant battle.
You bought it on yourself. You were an unknown contractor, whatever you call yourself. They took a chance on you, and you did not do right. I just rode all the way through Madison, Alabama. All of this construction going out. You could have been a multi-millionaire. But no, you got this shady, crooked mind where you gonna be getting over on people doing illegal stuff behind their backs. You are your own worst enemy, allegedly. You guys, this man could be a millionaire if he didn't have the kind of mindset he had. Oh, gee, messed up your own blessing. That's what you did. Oh God, I didn't know I was on there, y'all. That's funny to me to see myself.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000. If you're looking to...
Okay, you guys, I'm at Eva Bank. So Eva Bank, let's just see, what is Marceau's relationship or the Scots' relationship with Eva Bank? Now, boss lady Tisha Scott says she is the big boss. What's going on, Tisha? You the big boss. That's what you told Martell. Now I'm at Eva Bank. Let's see. Eva Bank, you guys. Yeah, this is Eva Bank. So while we're at it, we want to know 8848 Eva Bank now. Listen, you guys, I hope y'all can see me pretty good. I am at Madison, Alabama. This is where Eva Bank is located at Anzian Gardens Apartments. They're both located in Madison, Alabama, about 13 to 20 minutes from Huntsville. So here we are, Marceau and the Scots. They say that they have a relationship with Eva Bank. He wants to know, instead of you talking about Mel, tell us about Eva Bank. Y'all see Eva Bank? It's cold out here, y'all. Can y'all see Eva Bank? I'm not good at this. Here we go, you guys. The sun is in my way. This is Eva Bank, located off of Madison Boulevard. Yeah, this is Arthur Oma. I need for y'all to get them lights up for me, right? Get those lights up for me. I need some subscribers. I've been stuck at 6,000 for a long time, you guys. Get the lights up for your grandma. Anyway, I hope y'all can see that Eva Bank behind me. Yeah, my soul. We want to know about Eva Bank. Why you guys keep talking about mail when you can talk about Eva Bank? What's your relationship with Eva Bank? Did you get loans from them or what? Yeah, you can get mortgage here, loans. Anyway, it's a bank, a nice bank, you guys. Signing off. This is Alma coming to you at Madison Boulevard and Eva Banks. My soul, we want to know. Yeah, this is so y'all go. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, multi-apartment complex, gated community over here. He claimed he built Zen This is the complex y'all. Marceau claimed that he built. He didn't build this. Fake storyline. There's a swimming pool over there. That's the office right there. I'm not going on the inside today, but that pool is very beautiful over there. Anyway, this is Alma at Zen Gardens. Now, Marcel want to talk about all his many adventures. He said he do multi apartment complexes. So let's just see, did he really build Zen Gardens? This is Zen Gardens, you guys. Zen Gardens Apartments, right? So let's just see what. And then over behind it, you guys, is a construction that looked like Scott's Manor. I wonder if Scott's Manor fake because it looked just like that. Zen Gardens. Yeah, my son. We see you coming forth. So you're gonna be open. Be open about it. Did you really build Zen Gardens? That's what we want to know. Quit talking about mail. Tell us about Zen Garden. Yeah. All right. Signing off to you guys. This is Arthur Oma. Yeah, you guys, y'all need to go and get them likes up. Now that's one of my that one was monetized and it's very low. Can y'all go back and find those? Let me cut this off. Y'all please go back and like my videos. Everyone that I have done. And the ones that monetize be the one. Oh shit. Hold it, y'all. Let me get this thing down. It's gluten. Gluten is a protein that's found in foods made from flour, like bread, pasta, and all the ones that are monetized are very low. Okay, so you guys go back. All the ones that I did in the last 2 weeks, y'all please go back and push like. You ain't even got to look at them. Just go back and find my videos the last 2 weeks and push like. Anyway, you guys, I got to get off of here. Y'all know I have to drive to Birmingham. All the way to Birmingham. I'm going to put my cash out back up. Y'all want to help me get there, help me buy food, it's fine with me. If you don't, I still got the support. I'm going to play this to Bruh when I get there. When I get to Birmingham, I'm going to play this back to Brother because y'all make him so happy. He just be smiling, reading y'all comments when y'all ask about him. Black Titanic, $ Black Titanic. Thank you guys. I'm just going to put thanks for your support. Anyway, it's not, it'll take me maybe about an hour and a half to get there. It ain't no big deal. At least I don't have to drive to Atlanta today. Did I put the $? Yeah, $ Black Titanic. Thanks for your support. Yeah, I'm going to get ready and drive to Birmingham. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna spend the night. So y'all, I'll be looking at y'all. I won't be doing no filming. Maybe about 2 days, because I'm gonna spend the night. I'm gonna stay on there. They gonna, hey y'all, they supposed to take the trach out. They've been weaning him off the ventilator. They put him on at night, but the day he got to go back to surgery, they're gonna take the trach out. So I'll be there in Birmingham the next 2 days. You guys, don't forget me. Don't forget that I'm gonna be needing something to eat while I'm there. I be living off potato chips and stuff potato chips and Pepsi is what I've been living off of all this week. Anyway, thank you guys for your support. Even if you don't have money to send, I appreciate you guys just asking about my brother, because just to see the smile on his face when he reads y'all comment, it means the world to me. Y'all be cheering him up, and he can talk, man. He said that it keeps him from being so lonely. So yeah. Anyway, thank y'all so much. And don't forget Black Excellent. Black Excellent go out to Gary Morgan, our brother that did the traffic light and the gas mask. So y'all, when you use your toilet, I forgot his name that made the toilet. The black man made the toilet. Don't forget when you go to get your x-rays, your MRI, the black man made that. Don't forget about the traffic light. Don't forget about the GPS when you're riding down the road. Her last name is West. I remember her name. I can't remember all these names there in my note. But that GPS, she's still alive. I think her name is Mamie West. She's still alive. You know they don't give that black woman credit. She's still alive. And that GPS, we use it everywhere we go. So if y'all want to just type in black woman who invented the GPS. Y'all type that in and show it to y'all children. Love y'all. Love y'all. PK Joe. I like to say bye to everybody. Angelique. Oh, Sexy Mama X60. I'll see you. Angelique Ace. And my daughter's a nurse in Birmingham. Wow. PK Joe. Scorpio MZ. Speedy Healing. Tyra Daniel, Beverly Childs. I want to make sure I don't forget. I'm going to go back up to the top. Vanessa Barn Miller, Queen Snyder, Cider, Sexy Mama X60, and anybody, Linda Gamble, Pretty Brown Eyes, anybody that I left out, I apologize. Okay. I'm going to say bye and get ready to go to Birmingham. I'll be there for 2 days. Don't y'all forget me. Y'all know I be wanting to eat some real food sometime. All right, don't forget, get that. Send me some cash app to eat, something to eat. That's all. I got gas money. But when I be sitting there, sometimes I be wanting to eat more than just potato chips and Pepsi. See y'all later. Have a great day. And I'm going to be watching y'all. Y'all keep me company when I be sitting up there at that hospital all day. I be looking. Bye.